Alright, it's that time once again for another Ashran Trashkin, July the 29th, 2025. Looks like we got about 15 or 16 Maniacs up in the house. We do have 9 healers and 1 tank. Alliance have 8 healers and no tanks whatsoever. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. We're going to go ahead and try to take out their mage, right? Yeah, let's get that mage web pulled down. One more time. There it goes. Just drop the mage. Get that quick 30 points off the board, and then we probably are going to try to see if we can get any more HKs at the Ring of Conquest. The rogue comes in, knocks us away from the mage. Doesn't really do much damage, though. That's one good thing about Zandalari Troll. You get an extra glider for sure. Granted, it's got a 15-minute cooldown, but it's better than nothing, right? Mage's history, we're taking out the rogue. Not going to let you get away with that knockback. Send you back to the graveyard. Go to rock. Take out whatever you can. Oh, they got some over here. Should be able to get a few of these HKs. The Ancient Inferno was not up, so we don't have to worry about them claiming the Ancient Artifact. Keep them in combat, and they cannot use the recall scroll either. Yep. A lot of people don't realize that until it's too late. Once you use the scroll and you're in combat, it blows the cooldown and does not port you. It is kind of cheesy how it does that. It should just automatically cancel and then not blow the cooldown, but hey, it is what it is. Finish off this priest here. We got a bunch of HKs. We lost 1 soldier and all of that mess. They got a couple more up top here. It looks like 3. Don't have anybody else coming up here to help, though, so it's like a 1v3 situation here against 2 healers. Yeah, this is not great. And I don't have a glider for another 15 seconds yet. I can try and stay alive a little bit. Staying on top of the priest. The priest flies up into the air, feared by the warlock now. Is anybody else going to come up here? Half of our team is at F5, pretty much, yeah. Cap that last flag. I'm going to try and get out of here, though, I guess. Probably have the glider. I got some help. 2v3 action now. Problem is, do we have enough DPS to take out one of these healers for sure? I don't know. Priests are pretty much unkillable already, right? And then you got the Holy Pally over here to just spam whatever else they don't have. I don't know. This might be a losing battle. Let's get the hell out of there. No point sticking around for that. We already capped the last flag. Can we push across the bridge? We're spread across the map like Skittles right now. Their mage is already history, so I'm getting the hell out of there. We need to regroup for sure. Back to F1. They do have their tree up, of course. Alliance, you'll never see them push without the tree 99% of the time, right? They have to have the tree to push. But if you have some stealthies in your match and take out their turn NPC, you don't have to see it as often. Granted, I mean, they will have times where they sit there and guard it and wait for it to respawn. But for the most part, you'll be alright and at least miss the first one. Taking out the healer. Stay off of the tree. Kill the heals. Kill the heals. Yeah. A lot of times people will still stay focused onto the tree. You got to fight the players. The tree, I mean, sure, it hits hard in melee range, but definitely you can worry about it later. You can have the tree off-tanked while you finish off the rest of their players. Start dropping their healers one at a time. We got 1 down. Here goes the priest getting knocked away. Can we get some more heals down? There's a bunch of them, man. That healers have to die, showing the crosses all over them heals. Yeah, I don't like how they show the icon over your team's targets, too. Later on, I eventually turn on, nameplates for the friendly side, but it just doesn't look quite right when you got the plus over your own teammates, too. They need to change that so that way you can have friendly nameplates on and just hide the nameplates for the healers have to die icon. There's no reason you really need it up unless you're trying to defend your heals, I guess. In any case, there should be an easy way to turn it on and off without just turning the entire nameplates off. We're pushing into them now. The tree's history. We got a pretty comfortable lead right now, too. We've taken out their mage. They have not taken out ours yet. DK's going to go down here. Frost DK. Now we're on to the Assassination Rogue. The Master Killer is going to go down. Now we got the Paladin. Nothing left really. Most of his cooldowns are already gone. Push into him some more. Let's take out Beast. The Warlock's history. There's a bunch of them there. They're starting to fall back. They are running like they're roaches with the lights coming on for sure. Pulled some of them in there. Get some Divine Storms out. Hey, I'll take 2 of those kills for sure. Paladin is just so much fun, and whenever you get in these big team fights and you can just AoE the shit out of them, right? I don't know. Paladin feels like it's in a pretty good spot. There's a lot of classes that feel like they're in not a very good spot, but Paladin is not one of them for sure. Now, I don't know how the tank or the healer specs are, but Rhett is in a really good spot in my position from my view. Bozo is our top healer. Holy shit, what is that? 2.46 billion healing? Jeez. The next closest is what? 560 million? That is crazy. They are hella focused on Bozo. And Bozo's got, what? Number 4 in overall damage, too. Man, Blood Decay is just insane. Everyone said that Blood Decay got nerfed into the ground in this expansion. Well, I can hardly tell. Looks like Bozo is trying to take over that number 1 spot as well. Popped up to number 2 in damage. Very close. There it is. Took number 1. And we got the last flag cap one more time. Let's just push into him now. With that kind of pressure, it's just insane. Just imagine if Bozo had the Ancient Artifact as well. That would be really crazy. I know I've seen some Druids have close to 200 million health with the AA. But hey, if you're already unkillable without the AA, just imagine how things would go with it. Bozo has got so many heals done in this match already. It's about to overflow. Blizzard only uses the damage and healing in a 32-bit number capacity. The highest 32-bit number is just shy of 4.3 billion. Once you get that high, it gets reset down to 0. Bozo is running back. They finally got him down. He actually had 1 death, man. Imagine that. But 4 billion healing before you can get 1 death? That's insane. Too much to think about there. We're trying to push in without him. If he was here, we'd be all in their base already and probably pulling Trimblade down. We got a priest in the back that's back here. Adios amigo. Couple NPCs up there. We got a rogue too. Everyone's starting to rush in now. We should have enough gas to push in. Oh no, porting. Didn't quite get a chance to run out. Hey, that's not a bad port though. I'll take that one. There are some very, very bad places to be ported. That was not one of them. I'll take that port every single time if possible. They're all clumped up right there. I do not have a bubble, so I can't just rush up there, pull the Grand Marshal down. And I do not have an electric shock to just rush into them and knock them all back either. Pally's history here. We got the DK back there. Finish them. DK's over here now. Pluto. Is that a Blood DK? I can't quite tell. Nope, it's Frost. Yeah, you got to look over there on the Battleground enemies. I'm getting hit up pretty good. I still have a trinket. That's about all I have, though. Damn near everything else is on cooldown. I have the magic defense still, but that's it. Trinket and lay on hands, I got that back now. I'm going to go over here and LOS for a second. Try to get some more health and filled back up. I wasted lay on hands there. That probably was not the best in the world, but we're pushing this bridge. 68 to 133. Do we have enough gas to push into the base and get the Grand Marshal kill? That is the question. We got quite a few people still around. A lot of them on the bridge here. We got to get inside. That's the thing. How do you get your team to just say, hey, let's go all into the base. Get off of this bridge. Now we got some people that are dying, though. So that means we're going to have a trail of people that are running back. All we can do really is just farm the ones that overextend here until we get the rest of our team. Getting ported again. Hey, it's another one. That's a nothing burger, like we like to call it. Now we're pushing in, across the bridge. Got the toys going off. Knocked them in. There we go. Bozos pulled them all back to the boss. That is nuts. Yeah, they all went back there to try to stop him, man. He's at 4.2 billion heals. Is he going to be able to stay alive and get the Grand Marshal kill? Possibly. Grand Marshal here is starting to go down slowly but surely. They do have 9 healers, so you got to watch out for that. Try to always keep the boss and the trees and stuff like that purged as well. We're taking out the Grand Marshal now. Yeah, the HP's dropping too fast. That's all she wrote. Bozo's healing has overflowed. He is not even on the healing chart in the top 10 either. Hey, and I ended the match with the top killing blows of 9-0. Bozo was our top damage and our top healer. Our actual top healer that actually did some healing was Madfu. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.